So you guys know I like my Nintendo Switch a lot. Well, not a lot, but I mean, I do like it for what it is. Tomorrow is Saturday, March 3rd, 2018. If you don't know, tomorrow will be the 1-year anniversary for the Nintendo Switch.
Maria!
I'ma be that nail in your coffin, saying that I saw him. I was ducking down to reload, so you can say your petty explanations. I don't have the patience before you even say it. I know you let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sound. You let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sounds.
I'm not done yet!
I just want to personally tell you what games I enjoy and or know of. Just one game I know of. I actually seen some gameplay of it, and a coworker of mine actually really got me into it. That I think is still hidden on the Nintendo Switch. Yes, there's a ton of games, and I mean more of the eShop games, but I'm not really 100% on eShop. I'll say that for sure. There's a ton of games that everybody knows of, but I'm just going to tell you the 5 to 6 games I can think of that I personally think that no one plays and or I think should get some love, because a lot of people probably don't even know that some of these games are physical and they're even out there, or just in general they're fun. So let's get into the first one for the Nintendo Switch. I have the actual Switch over there. This is the grip controller. If you don't know, the first one I want to get into is an eShop game. So it's Deemo. So the only reason I haven't found out about this game at all, Deemo, is through a coworker. Just kind of mentioned a little while back, like a minute ago or something. I don't really know. That Deemo is basically a rhythm type of game. Yeah, there's a rhythm game through like everything now, but the thing that actually kind of makes this one sweet is that there actually is a story to this rhythm game. It's not just hey, we'll just throw you into a rhythm game and expect you to know every freaking song like it's Guitar Hero, Donkey Kong, or Donkey Konga, and or Hatsumika Project Diva F something out there, or Tap Mania, or anything like that. This is just Deemo. So Deemo, basically you have to get the story on within the gameplay of actually playing some of these music. If you don't really know, the whole idea of it is that there's some girl with a guy that basically she's going through some things and basically like playing some of these music that relates to what's going on in the storyline, can basically tell you, hey, these are elements that's just pretty good. Now I could be getting some of that a little bit wrong, I think on the elements part, I'm not too sure, but I have a coworker that kind of just told me more about it. But it's been like a month or two since she kind of really mentioned it, and I keep seeing it now on the eShop because it's the only one I kept looking for. It goes for like $30, which I think is kind of expensive, but the reason why is that if you buy each individual song from your phone, like your actual 10FNO, your cell phone actually, I'm actually timing myself, you can actually buy every single song for around the $30, game. So if you buy every single song from your iOS mobile devices, Android, iPhone, whatever it is, it could be $30. So you might as well just get the $30 of the full game on your Nintendo Switch. And basically, I think she told me it's a game you can't really play on the dock mode. You have to literally play this one through handheld mode. So it's actually the very first game I even know of you have to play on the handheld mode. So that's pretty interesting. If not, I think you could do something with the dock mode. I just don't personally know. I don't have it, but it does look really fun. I personally played a little bit of it, thanks to another coworker. Not that coworker, but a totally another one that let me try it for a little bit. So, thank you. Anyways, that was Deemo for the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully, if you don't want it at $30, it's probably going to go on sale at some point, but look out for it. So, there's that. Now, let's get into the actual physical games. Alright, so the first game I'm going to get into is Tiny Barbarian DX. So Tiny Barbarian DX is a game I actually didn't really know of, other than me literally going to GameStop and working at GameStop, yes, you can dislike the video because you might not like me because I work at GameStop. I can understand that. I know the whole memes and everything. I get it. But still, by working there at GameStop, I kind of like learned from other customers and even employees of just other games that just kind of mentioned it out and just kind of get an idea of it. And I gotta say, some of the customers actually kind of got me into this game, Tiny Barbarian. Basically, think of it as an old platformer from the NES days, just on the Nintendo Switch, more upgraded, more adaptable, you know, more just new, really. So, basically, there's also a freaking manual, which I gotta love this one company right here. Ding! I don't know how to say that. Nicholas? I don't know how you say that name. You are the only freaking company I'm even aware of on the Nintendo Switch that still makes manuals. I think NIS America still does with the City, well, the Sky F5 Complete, but mine was a pre-owned copy, so I can't really tell you that it is or isn't. But I was pretty freaking amazed that this is released like that, because a lot of companies don't do it anymore. It's just a little side note. But anyways, if you really want to try this out, yes, it's basically, I think it was like a $25, $30 game. I could be kind of wrong on that. Yes, you might maybe want to go on sale. It's even on the eShop. Actually, all these games I'm going to tell you today is on the eShop. But I'm more of a physical guy. So I'll read you a little bit from the back. A neo-classic sword and sorcery 2D force. Epic old school boss battles, an incredible adventure, and 4 exciting episodes. So it's episodic. Get it all in one go. Go to your GameStop. But anyways, realistically, if you want to get Tiny Barbarian DX, I highly recommend it. It's one of those old school classic kind of games. I know it's just going to be another classic on Nintendo Switch. A lot of people don't know of, so go check that out. So, It'll Do Too. Basically, if you never played The Legends of Link to the Past, it's kind of like that, or basically is it like that. If you have played it, it'll remind you a lot of it. So, It'll Do Too basically plays exactly like it. Even some of the actual structures and landscapes of it is Link to the Past, like in a nutshell. I'm surprised to even say inspired by Link to the Past on the back of this cover art of this game. So I'll tell you some little bit things about it, like tricky puzzles to challenge your mental and physical reflexes. A sassy adventurer, that's her name, It'll Do, and her flying fox friend Tipsy are back on for their greatest adventure ever. So this is the second game. I've actually personally never played the first game, nor do I even know where it's on. Probably on Steam. But for the Nintendo Switch, yes, it's a must play. Play it. It's actually pretty fun. So if you ever have any like puzzles that remind you of like Link to the Past, or even something close to Link to the Past, that's basically what this is. Okay, so try it. I think the physical copy goes for about $30. So all these games are like realistically 30, basically. But really quick, if you never played another game like this, there's another game on the eShop. I'll probably talk to you right now. It is called Oceanhorn. There's more to it, like the Monster of the Sea or whatever the heck it's called. But Oceanhorn, it plays like Link to the Past. It actually comes like a 3D model like it. You'll see more what I mean. It's more like it's a blocky adventure, but Link to the Past like game. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But realistically, yeah, go get It'll Do Too. Because It'll Do, for the second time. Oh, It'll Do 2 Plus, by the way. Okay, so this next one, basically, it just came out. Well, physically, it just came out physically. And this game has been out for about, I don't know, a good while. I think since like September or something. I don't really know. But the physical copy is finally out. Now here's a little story about this game. It is Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap. Basically, it's a remaster HD upgrade of the original Wonder Boy Dragon's Trap on the Sega Master System. Yes, something I don't even own in my own game room, the Sega Master System. Except I do own one game for it. Just one game, that's Double Dragon. But anyways, Wonder Boy. If you never played the original Wonder Boy and Dragon's Trap for the Sega Master System, it's on here. Including, of course, the newly released HD remastered of Wonder Boy. So I never got it. And then when it first came out, for the eShop, by the way, exclusively only at the time, and then it came out for the other consoles. But there was a limited run of the game. If you don't know what limited runs games is, basically they make a limited run of the certain game like let's say 2,500 copies or 5,000 copies or whatever it is, and throws it out to the public. Within anybody could buy it within minutes, hours, weeks, or whatever, as long as it's up there. And then when it's done, and you can send all the copies to whoever bought it in the time frame. So they did this one. This is not a limited run game, by the way. They did the limited run only on the PS4 version of the game. So you're probably saying, how'd you get the Switch physical copy of this? Later on. Remember that one company that showed off by Tiny Barbarian DX? It's the same company. So Nicholas, whatever you say your name is, again, thank you. You are literally the company that's doing a lot of these ports to physical copies. I want to say thanks a lot. Like literally, I'm a physical person. I like to own them. So thank you. And basically, once again, another freaking manual. Oh my god. With a sticker and a keychain, and of course, if you don't even like the original, if you don't like this cover art, there's also reversible cover art right on the bat. So back to the game now. It's an action platformer. So think of it like Mega Man and what's not. But well, actually, no, it's a bad example. Sorry. Think of it more like Shantae. If you never played Shantae, basically, go play Shantae. But realistically, Wonder Boy plays like Shantae, but in a retro style, like Shantae. Realistically, I really do like the game. It's actually pretty fun. I don't know much of the storyline of the game, but when I was playing of it, I was liking it. So go check out Wonder Boy and Dragon's Trap for the Nintendo Switch, including the Sega Master System. And it is on the other consoles too. Mostly on PS4. Okay, so for the last game, this one is a game I actually played in the past. This is not a Switch exclusive as well, it's not. But the copy is ish. I'll explain. So basically, this game, Azura Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, it's still sealed. I haven't even opened it, but I don't need to open it yet because I know exactly how it plays. Why? Because, well, they released this exact same combo pack 2 years back for the Nintendo 3DS. Yes, Switch and 3DS. That's how much I actually like this game. It's not even one game, by the way. I actually bought this game fucking 3 times. By saying how? Well, let me get into the story. So basically, Azura Striker Gunvolt, the first game, when it released, it was around the same time, this was 2014 by the way, as Mighty Number 9. Remember that game that was Mega Man but didn't successfully do it? That game. When that game came out, not Mighty Number 9, but Azura Striker Gunvolt, around the time, I actually liked that one much better than, of course, Mighty Number 9. And I played it more than I actually played Mighty Number 9, of course. So, I liked it a lot. And once I heard there was going to be a sequel, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to buy it again. And I heard it was an eShop exclusive, like, okay, whatever. Then they announced the Striker Pack for the 3DS. And I'm like, yes! I got a physical copy of the best Mega Man game of this generation. And including the sequel, like, holy shit. Sorry about that. But really, I was so freaking excited about this game. And I still played both of them, really. From time to time. I still think about the game, by the way. That's how really good I really like it. It's a shoot and tag game. You know what I mean when you play it. But, then, the Switch version got announced. And I'm like, oh, I want it. So, I own Azura Striker Gunvolt. The first game, 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. And the second game, 2 times. Striker Pack, 2 times. That's how I'm playing the second game. So that's how you do it. So basically, everything I just said, keep that into your preferences of the game. Yes, it's like Mega Man. You get to go fight robot masters, but you're saving the world, and there's actually missions. You're kind of like a secret agent, but you're taking down bosses in a Mega Man-like style. That's what I really like about this. And including, you don't have to just gun and shoot the whole time or using other power-ups. Basically, because you are a Azura Striker, meaning you have like these lightning powers or whatever it is, you can basically shoot the person as long as you get shot, or as long as you get as long as they get hit by one of your bullets. Then you can use your lightning bolt to like basically attack them. So your bullet in a way is basically like some kind of like lightning rod or whatever it is to them. And once the lightning rod hits, you can weaken them. But of course, your lightning rod is limited too, so you don't have that much time with it. You have power, so I really like it. Please go check out Azura Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack on a Nintendo Switch, including the 3DS if you don't have a Nintendo Switch, or on Steam. I think it's on Steam now, so go get Azura Striker Gunvolt. It is my most recommended game for the Nintendo Switch. Hidden Gems, by the way. This is my most Hidden Gems video, so my most hidden light game that probably nobody knows of. If you do know of it, of course, probably maybe you know about all these games, but just for the most common consumer, they probably don't even know a single one of these games. Maybe they know one of them, and that's about it. Which one? I don't even know, really. I can't even tell you. But realistically, that's going to be it for today. So, let me show you all of them at once. Okay, so basically, these are all the games one more time. I just wanted to show them all off, including the Striker Pack for the 3DS. So these are all the hidden gem games I think you should go check out for the Nintendo Switch. And of course, the 2 or 3, whatever I announced that was eShop exclusive, like Demo and Oceanhorn. Go check those out as well. I'm just saying, these are my most hidden gem games on the Nintendo Switch for the first year. There's other games I could have thrown in here that I think might have been a hidden gem, but people might not know they're on the Switch, or they do know they're on the Switch, like the Binding of Isaac and Cave Story Plus. But we'll have to wait and see, because I do think that people do know those are on the Switch. There's a bunch of eShop exclusives, but if you have the 100% want to know any videos about the eShop you want to avoid or get, I will send you to a link to Wood from Beat 'em Ups, the Game Quest channel. I love that guy. Go check out his video. It'll be a link in the comment section below, description below. And if not, go check out RGT85 and or 8-Bit Eric. So, yeah. There you go, little plugins. Anyways, once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys all for the next video. Once again, tomorrow, Saturday, March 3rd, 2018, 1-year anniversary on the Nintendo Switch. So, it's been a really good year. It's been a really good year 1. We'll see what Gen 2. We'll see what year 2 brings us, okay? Bye.
Chaos Control!